Hey guys, okay, I'm going to give you quite a few things that'll boost your health to the next level or few levels up. You follow through with these things I'm about to show you. I can guarantee you that, well, first of all, you'll be probably, I'm 99.9% sure that you will be pain-free. You will be, or highly reduced pain anyway. I'm going to tell you about earthing. I'm going to tell you about shungite. I'm going to tell you about alkaline and acidity. I'm going to tell you about borax and Epsom salts. I'm going to tell you about neem oil. I'm going to tell you about trisodium phosphate and baking soda, guys. Earthing. Now, I will leave a link to these earthing products below. I am an affiliate for them. Okay, I've been earthing for 5 years. What is earthing? Earthing is basically connecting to the earth. Okay, now why would you want to connect to the earth? We hardly ever touch the earth these days. We've always got shoes on, etc. Now, why you want to connect to the earth is because the earth is continuously, non-stop, giving off electrons that our body needs, okay, to give us better health. Now you can come onto this website. I'll leave a link for this website below, and you can buy products. You can buy shoes for earthing, so that the connection of the earth goes through your shoes and into you. You can get earthing sheets, so you can be earthed while you're asleep. 8 hours, guys, you can be earthed. Now, if you guys have always had issues sleeping, sleeping earth, I can guarantee you will help, okay? So here's some of their products. Look at that. You've got grounding footwear. You've got sheets there. Okay. You plug the plug in the wall. You can do it two ways. Plug the plug in the wall. Or you can get a rod with these sheets, and you can stick the rod in the ground outside with a wire attached to your earthing sheet. Okay. It's not dangerous because the live wires are not activated. Only the earth one is in the actual plug. Okay, you can get grounding patches, you can get grounding mats, you can have an earthing recovery sheet, which is basically a sleeping bag. So you're in a sleeping bag, excuse me. Okay, you can get mats for your pets as well, so they're earthed, if they've got arthritis or anything like that. This earthing, it does a lot of things, but one of the main things it does is gets rid of inflammation in the body, okay? So this is great for, and also, it helps against electromagnetic fields, okay, like Wi-Fi. What it does is, if your body is around electrical fields, you will take on some of that electricity, okay? So what the earthing does is, all earthing does is takes it from you and puts it into the earth, okay? So it makes you neutral again, makes you balanced. And you don't have that, it's like having static, okay? Your static you see on TV and all that. Your body will be like that. But as soon as you earth, all that static stuff, frequencies around you will balance out, okay? Now, I want to quickly tell you about, so this is earthing. You want to go and research it, guys. Earthing, it's sometimes also known as grounding. See, you can see there up in that menu about grounding. So earthing or grounding. Now, one of the major stress hormones in our bodies is called cortisol, okay? Now, most people have their cortisol is completely upside down in the stressful society we live in. Most people, their cortisol stress levels are highest when they go to sleep. Okay? They should be the lowest balance, okay? Now here's another thing. I'm sorry I'm skipping all over the place, but there's a lot to cover today. So look into earthing, okay? It'll balance your cortisol levels, which is the major stress. Now, what we have here is shungite. Shungite is a carbon mineral. It's like a black rock. It's like coal, okay? It has miraculous properties, however. It is 98% carbon. The atomic structure, the shape of the atomic structure of the atoms within the shungite black rock, carbon rock, is called a fullerene. It's the shape of a soccer ball. Okay? Now, why this is good, the shape of a soccer ball is, what happens is, the trouble with electrical EMF, Wi-Fi, etc., the electricity we're surrounded by, in the walls, etc. The trouble is that it's the atoms and all those implements, the waveforms, basically spin or turn in the opposite direction that our atoms in our bodies spin. Okay, so what happens with the fullerene that's in the shungite? When the forms go into that ball, it spins it around and makes it go, the energy in that ball, the same as in our bodies, our same way, okay? So there's the shungite there, you can see it, it's like a black rock. The only place you can get shungite is Australia, but places around the world do sell it. But I can guarantee you, also you want to be aware, guys, because a lot of places around the world sell false shungite, okay? Now, how you can tell if it's real shungite is, there's only one place you can get it, that's that place in Russia there, Karelia. How you can tell if you've got real shungite is, shungite actually gives off a little bit of voltage, okay? Now, look online on YouTube, you can test it. What you do is you get a little torch, and you need a little torch or something that way. You can unwind the back, and then where the batteries go in. Now, what you can do is you can place the shungite on the top of the battery outlet, or whatever you want to call it, and without even switching it on, your little LED torch or whatever will come on. Okay, I've tried it. You can do it. Yeah, and if you don't believe it, you can look up that on YouTube. You can try it out yourself. It's quite a buzz to do that. I did that, and that's a good way to test if you've got the real shungite. Okay. Now I will leave a link for this website, so you can go and do your own research on the shungite, and you can pick up some if you want. Now, I get my shungite from two stores. There's this one here, which is in the USA, that I'm showing you right now. That store there is in the USA, but there is one in Russia as well. Both stores are excellent. Both stores sell the real shungite. Now, shungite, if you put it in the water, get some rocks, put it in the water. Now, they've also got products to put on your phone. Obviously not rocks, but shungite sort of compressed and into a sticky thing, and then put it on your phone, etc. And it'll absolutely protect you from the energies going into or coming out, or whatever, surrounding the phone, okay? So if you want to, both these things are excellent, not only for yourself, but your pets, your children, if you are, concerned. I'm going to talk to any parents out there, if you've got teenage kids or any children at all, get some shungite pressed, sort of laminated, these things that you stick onto the back of your phone, okay, and then they will help protect your children from the most severe, the severe radiation fields coming out of a phone, okay. And you might also want to, if your kids are sort of, too jumpy and they don't sleep well or whatever, get them an earthing sheet too. Get them earthed sometime during the day, and you'll find they'll sleep better and be probably calmer. Now, okay, so now we're going to talk about the health of your teeth. I can guarantee you guys, if you do what I'm about to say here, you do follow some of this, you will never have to go to the dentist ever again unless you want to, okay? Why do I say this? 4 years ago, now look, about 4 years ago, my teeth were dropping out like, I don't know about like what, but I would say one of my teeth was dropping out, say, every 6 months. Okay, I went to the dentist. I don't know why that was. I think it was because of early stress in my life and a whole bunch of stuff. One thing I was doing too, guys, and I would say don't do it, is to I was drinking a lot of cider vinegar, and cider vinegar, I think that was part of the reason why my teeth sort of decayed or whatever. So cider vinegar is good to drink, but drink it through a straw. Try and make sure that the cider vinegar, diluted in water, does not actually touch your teeth at all, okay? Now, this neem oil. There was a tribe in the Amazon somewhere, or, there's... people noticed that they never had problems with their teeth. But they also noticed that most of the people in that tribe were always chewing on a branch. So this is strange. They have no teeth problems, but they're always chewing on branches. They found out that the branch they were chewing on was from the tree, the neem tree, okay? Now, I tried this myself, because I went to the dentist. The dentist said, John, all you have to do is make the decision. Do you want to get your teeth out now? This was about 4 years ago. Do you want to get your teeth out now, all of them out now, because they're all stuffed, or do you want to just wait till they drop out each time? Now, a thought popped up in my head when he said that, and the thought was, well, that's what you think, because I knew I was going to do something about it to change this, and I did. Neem oil. What you do is get your neem oil, and not the spray, guys. You need the oil, okay? Put a bit of oil on a toothbrush. Now, it tastes horrible, tastes bitter. Brush your teeth with neem oil, okay? So brush your teeth with neem oil. Then spit it out, then brush it with normal toothpaste, but toothpaste with no fluoride in, okay? Now, so neem oil, okay? Neem oil gets rid of all bacteria, bad bacteria, gets rid of all any bad bugs that are in your mouth. Most decay and gum disease and all of that, what's it caused by bad bugs, by bacteria, etc. Okay, no bacteria can live in neem oil, okay, and that's why those people in that tribe were chewing on it. They knew this. And I've tried it myself, absolutely works, 100%. Now, if you combine this, and neem oil's relatively inexpensive to buy. I mean, I'm in New Zealand here, I get, what is it? 200 mils, I think it is, and it lasts a long time. 200 mils for $20, which is, pretty good. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm by a highway here, so every now and then motorbikes go past and make not loud noises, etc. Yeah, so get neem oil. Now, one thing I have to say, guys, I'm sorry I'm going all over the place here too as well, but I've got I've got a mixture that if you want to do this mixture as well, okay? You do this mixture and you never... So as well as the neem oil, but you can do either or. At the moment, I'm not even doing the neem oil. I'm doing another mixture, okay? That mixture consists of a thing called trisodium phosphate, okay? Trisodium phosphate and baking soda, those two combined in a litre of water, pure water, and gargle that around. Do not drink that. I'll just show you in a minute. So you want 1 teaspoon of trisodium phosphate, okay? 1 teaspoon of trisodium phosphate and 6 tablespoons of baking soda. Baking soda, not baking powder, guys, okay? Put that into 1 litre of pure water, distilled water, whatever. Gurgle that around for 2 to 3 minutes, then spit it out, okay? Do not drink it. Gargle it around for 2 to 3 minutes and spit it out. Now, another thing I'll tell you about before I get back to the teeth. If you take nothing else out of this video, okay? The one thing, if you take one thing from this video, that is research alkalinity and acidity, okay? You want to make sure your body is more alkaline than acidic, okay? So start eating more alkaline foods and drinks and less acidic producing foods. All foods and drinks, when they get into your stomach, produce a ash, what's called an ash. That ash will either be acidic or alkaline, okay? Make sure your body is more alkaline. Simple way that I do it, every drink of water I have, I put lemon juice in, okay? Every drink of water I have, okay? Now, I love my coffee, and coffee is one of the most acidic things you can drink. But I'm still drinking coffee. I drink 3 cups every day, and quite strong, coffee. But what I do is I make sure I balance it out somewhere along the way to get my body back to an alkalinity state, okay? I can promise you, you do all these things I'm telling you on this video, and your health is going to go up another level. So do the earthing, okay? Get the neem oil for your teeth. The earthing will also take away any inflammation, guys. The earthing will also help keep your teeth good. But this neem oil and the shungite will help to keep you healthy too. Now, guys, you want to drink pure, healthy water? Put the shungite rocks either in your drink, or what some people do is they get 3 rocks, little rocks, and put them around the drink water container, jug. Okay? Now, and that'll purify your water. Now, here's what I was talking about with the trisodium phosphate, okay? You get that, and this trisodium phosphate is cheap as chips as well, okay? So put 1 teaspoon, get your trisodium phosphate, okay? It's a natural substance. Now, get 1 teaspoon and put that in a litre of pure water with 6 tablespoons of baking soda, okay? In 1 litre of water. Mix it all around. Take a gulp in the morning, once in the morning maybe, once at night, it's up to you. Gargle that around for 2 or 3 minutes, okay? And then spit it out, okay? That combined with another thing I'm going to show you soon, and combined with, if you do the neem oil, put a little bit of neem oil on the toothbrush. Probably don't do these, not advised to do all these things at the same time. Or you could do, but neem oil, I mean, obviously, no, don't, do it in a linear process, like either do one after the other, not, like, don't brush your teeth with neem oil and then at the same time gargle trisodium phosphate and baking soda around. Don't do that. Brush your teeth with neem oil and then spit that out, and then drink gargle the trisodium phosphate, so that, once again, the mixture is trisodium phosphate, 1 teaspoon, okay? with 6 tablespoons of baking soda. Aluminium-free baking soda, okay? Baking soda is also very good for the teeth. And trisodium phosphate. I've even had people, I've heard about people like their teeth actually sort of growing back with this, after a while taking this trisodium phosphate. I don't know about that, it could be true. I don't think it's happened with mine. What I have noticed is my teeth are much, much stronger now. They just feel stronger, they look stronger. 4 years since I've been to the dentist, and the guy said you have to get them all out, or just wait for them to drop out. I haven't had a problem since 4 years ago. Not one problem, not one issue. Okay? So use this as a preventative. Sure, you know, you might think all this trouble just for teeth. Well, I think try not to be, what do you call it, you know, blasé about your health of your teeth and that. You want to keep them, you know, good. You never know when something's going to happen to you, and you know, like stress or something traumatic, and your teeth pay the price for that, you know. So guys, yeah, don't take it for granted that you've got good teeth, okay? That's what I'm saying. So yes, so you've got the earthing, guys. Earthing. You want a good sleep. You want to cut down, get rid of pain, inflammation. Sleep earthed. Get grounded. Get grounding mats. Get grounding earthing things for your pets, for your children. Get the Shungite things put on back of phones. You can also get Shungite things that you can put on back of your Wi-Fi router, okay, and it'll make the router much safer, okay. The Wi-Fi router, the the router, okay. Like I say, if there's one thing you take from this, research acidity alkaline, okay. There is a constant battle taking place within your body between acidity and alkaline. Okay, you want to make sure that your body is slightly more alkaline than acidity. Don't go crazy with this, okay, because too much alkaline, you know, the normal body is about 7.34 or something, okay, which I think is slightly alkaline anyway, but because of the diet, etc., the atmosphere we live in, now, sorry, I'm just looking at continued over to there, because that's another thing I want to tell you about quickly. Make sure your body is more alkaline, okay? Now, here we have another mixture that will help your general health, help you to detox, guys, okay? Another mixture. And also help with your teeth once again. Keep your teeth strong, okay? Now, don't concern yourself with the fact that borax, this is cheap as chips. As you can see there, 65 ounces for $5.48 there, 65 ounces. Okay, don't be concerned that it's a borax. And the method we're going to make, the drink we're going to make, it's harmless. Okay, I've been drinking it for 2 years maybe. I'll chill it. Okay, what you do is get the borax, okay, get some borax. This is natural stuff once again. There it is there, sodium borate. Okay, now, with the borax, what you do is you put 1 teaspoon of borax, okay, into a liter bottle with 1 teaspoon of what's called Epsom salts. EPSOM salts. Okay, Epsom salts. Cheap as chips once again. Borax, cheap as chips. Okay, trisodium phosphate, cheap as chips. Baking soda, cheap as chips. Okay. Okay, 1 teaspoon of borax and 1 teaspoon of 1 teaspoon of borax and 1 teaspoon mixed in with 1 teaspoon of Epsom salts. What is Epsom salts? Epsom salts, people usually put it in their baths to help them relax. Why does it help them relax? Because it's Epsom salts is basically, guys, magnesium. If you do your research, you'll find that most people, 99.9 recurring people on this planet are lacking in magnesium, okay? Now this 1 teaspoon of magnesium with 1 teaspoon of borax will help to detox you, help to relax you, help to keep your teeth strong, help to keep you balanced, help to keep you in a balanced well-being. Now, if your body is more alkaline, if you drink, what you do with this mixture, guys, is you can drink this mixture of 1 teaspoon of borax, 1 teaspoon of Epsom salts with a litre of pure water. You can do this. What you do is you take a gulp. I just take a gulp out of the 1 litre jar. I take a gulp in the morning, and then in the evening you can take a gulp during the day too, and it's perfectly okay. In fact, you want to swallow this one, okay? 1 teaspoon of borax with 1 teaspoon of Epsom salts, otherwise known as, I think it's called magnesium sulfate. I'm not positive about it, but it's basically sulfate. So there you go. If you do all these things, your health, your teeth are going to go to the next level, okay? So you've got earthing, and all this stuff. You can help your children, keep your children healthy. What my son does, he's got some rocks, and he keeps them in his. He's at university at the moment, and he's got some shungite rocks, and he keeps them in his bag. You know, his, what do you call it, backpack that he puts all his books in. He's got them in a separate compartment. Now, what that will do is that will basically create a protection field, and he sort of takes his bag everywhere with him, and that'll provide a protection field, not only around his food in his bag and his phone he puts in his bag, protection around all that. It'll keep him, give him protection from radiation, etc. Okay, so yeah, go and get your neem oil, brush your teeth with the neem oil, and get your borax, get your trisodium phosphate. I'll quickly go for that. It's trisodium phosphate, 1 teaspoon of trisodium phosphate, because that's powerful stuff, with 6 tablespoons of baking soda in a litre of water. Now, if you do not drink that, you gargle that, the trisodium phosphate and baking soda. If you forget, come back and listen to this, or maybe I'll try and put all this in the description for you. But if I forget, come back to this and listen to it, okay? Yeah, 1 teaspoon of trisodium phosphate, 6 tablespoons of baking soda, put that in a litre of water, gargle it around keep it in your mouth for a couple of minutes, guys. I can guarantee you, if you do all this, get earthed, do the neem oil, do especially the alkaline acidity, okay? Alkalize your body, guys, okay? Your health, your teeth, your pain is gone. Your teeth are... You'll never have to go to the dentist again, guys. It's up to you, okay?